Oh, this is so tingly. Oh my god. Guys, it is actually feeling a little bit like autumn now. I know it's August, but I'm cold. No, I actually just used a new conditioner from the Pureology range that I haven't used before. Tingling my neck, because you know when you have tea tree and it just tingles? So funny. Now used to have a tea tree body wash, and it used to tingle him down below. So he stopped using it. Tea tree's weird, isn't it? I don't know why tea tree tingles so much, but it's really tingling. It's like chilly tingling, so that's why I feel like it's autumn. Anyway, good morning everybody. It's Tuesday morning, and this morning I'm vlogging off the cuff because I just thought this week, to be honest, is a bit of a strange week in our house. Niall's going into hospital this week, and there's lots of stuff I want to talk to you about today, and that's kind of why I'm doing this video. I actually wasn't even going to film a second video this week because I was just feeling very overwhelmed and weird. But this morning I was like, you know what? YouTube is my favourite thing to do. Chatting to you guys always makes me feel good, and I don't really want to miss a video, so that's why we're here talking about Niall using tea tree body wash in the shower that tingled him down below. Oh god. I feel like I might be a bit weird today, and I don't know. I do really like sitting here and chatting with you though, so that's why we're here. We're gonna get ready for the day together and we're gonna talk about life, basically. I feel like I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get across what I want to say today, because I feel like at the moment I feel very self-conscious in general, like even with people in real life. I just feel like I'm struggling to just entirely, don't know, be myself, feel normal, feel natural. I don't know what it is. I mean, I do, because there's lots of annoying things going on in life behind the scenes which I'm not entirely allowed to talk to you about, which is annoying, but there's just some very stressful things that have been going on for the past 3 months, and which was a big reason why, I don't know if you guys remember, I'm really annoyed also that I can't have those fairy lights on anymore. Look at this. If you saw the last vlog, actually it's not the last vlog, if you saw a vlog recently, look at that. Look at that. Basil ruined my beloved fairy lights that have come everywhere with me. Can't remember what I was saying now. This is what I'm going to be like today. My brain's just if you could see my brain pictured in the sky right now, it would be squashed. That sounds very sad. I didn't mean that. I mean, it would just be a bit of a frazzle. Yeah, no, all is good. I'm not here for the negative vibes. I'm just here because I wanted to chat to you lot, and I wanted to make sure all of you are feeling okay too. I feel like this year is just so freaking weird, and to be completely honest, I thought by now things would be a little bit different again, but it's just a really freaking weird year, isn't it? And it's really weird to be doing what I do this year, because I don't know, nobody's ever dealt with a global pandemic before, and it's weird to talk about it online and know the right things to say and make sure you're doing everything right, and I don't know, it's just a weird thing, isn't it? I mean, just a weird thing. But anyway, that's not what I'm not here to talk to you about coronavirus. I just wanted to say that if you are struggling at the moment, I'm sending all of my love to you, and I hope sitting here with me right now with your cup of tea or your coffee or your hot chocolate, you can feel a little bit of escape for a little while we have a chat. But anyway, I'm actually going to get myself ready, and the tingle is calming down. I did pick up a few new skin bits, which I'm going to pop on now from Cult Beauty, which is very exciting. I love Cult Beauty. It's where I get basically all my skin and hair stuff. I wanted to try, I don't know if you guys have heard this brand, Glow Recipe. Have you seen this brand before? I feel like it's new, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just new to the UK. But it's all like very natural, fruity ingredients, and it just, I don't know, it enticed me in. I feel like they know what they're doing, don't they? So I ordered this Watermelon Glow sleeping mask. I'm obviously not going to put this on now, but you just put this on before bed, and it smells supposed to be nice. But I also did order this Pineapple C Bright Serum, brightening and smoothing. I love a bit of glow and brightening, so I'm going to put a bit of this on now. I can't tell you if it's good or not because I've never tried it before, but we'll see how it goes on and see if it smells like pineapples. I'm hoping it does, although I don't even like pineapple that much. But oh, look how cute this little bottle is. It's literally like a little pineapple. Okay, let's... Oh, I can see a bit of shimmer in there. Oh, I can't see. Oh, it does smell a bit pineapple-y actually, but it has got some kind of sparkle in it. And actually, it looks like it's got a little bit of... Hang on a second, I'm just trying to get my mirror. It looks like it's got a tiny, tiny tinge of colour to it, which is nice. So I'm going to pop this on. I will update you in like 2 weeks when I've used this for a while to tell you whether I think it's actually good or not. Oh, I can smell the pineapple now. Oh, that smells good. Anyway, that's just a new little product I really wanted to try, just to add to the skincare. Look at me, I'm all glowy. Might just be wet though. Also did order this moisturiser because I don't actually know why, but it just looked really nice. So this is, I think it's a new skincare brand called, is it called Wishful? Or is that just, no, I think that is the name of the brand, Wishful. I think it's Huda Beauty's new skincare brand or something. It's kind of like jellyish and it's not kind of thick. Oh my gosh, that is so glimmery. Can you see that? Hang on, let me try and show you in the light. Can you see? This is why I can't be a Mewer. Because I can't do these kind of things. It's got like an iridescent shimmer to it. Oh, I think this is going to be so good. I wish I could show you properly. It won't seem to come up on camera kind of how... Look how shaky I am because my brain is feeling strange today. Can you see? Not really. Anyway, I'm going to put it on. That was a fail. I don't know about you, but I've just been waking up in the mornings just like really nervous for the day and just, I don't know, not excited for much and just feeling anxious and like everything feels very overwhelming even though it's okay, like it's actually alright, but it's just like my brain's telling me you're gonna do rubbish today, Han, and it's gonna be a struggle. And every day my brain seems to want to tell me that, and it's not the best way to start a day, is it? But this morning I did my live workout, and I know I say it all the time, but it genuinely has made me feel a lot more energized, a lot more, just lifted the fogginess a little bit. I still feel it at the back of my mind. It has lifted it a little bit, so I would definitely highly recommend, even if it's just like a 10-minute walk, 10-minute jog, 10-minute circuit, which is a bit of me. Something like that will really make you feel just like you've accomplished something already, and it just lifts you. I really believe that. And if you can in the morning, I always find morning is so much better. A little bit of time in the morning to switch off from the world, work on yourself, achieve something straight away as soon as you get up. But obviously that's not going to be suitable for everyone, because some people you know, if you need to be at work at 6 AM, then I literally don't blame you if you don't want to do a freaking workout before that at 5. But anyway, that's just a little bit of thought this morning. I have some worky things I want to chat to you about, because there's a lot of changes going on at the moment behind the scenes in just life, and especially with work. There's some things, as I said, I can't really discuss that much, which is annoying because it's a big reason why I have felt really off for quite a long time and just really distant from everything, like distant in general, really, even distant in my social life. Always hate complaining as well, because there's so many worse things in the world, but also it is okay to have your own issues and, you know, have your own struggles, and you shouldn't really dumb them down because we all have different struggles. But it's always good, you know, to remember how lucky you are as well, because things could always be a heck of a lot worse. There's some things that I really want to chat to you about, like my brand Rather Peachy. I know some of you have been wondering, you know, why we haven't launched anything for a long time, and whether I will be launching more things because of things that have been going on, new projects that I've been working on, which are literally taking over my life, but I love it because I'm so excited. Literally, I'm working on 2 of the biggest projects. I'm becoming a CEO. I have decided to bring Rather Peachy to a close. I absolutely loved it. Literally loved the pyjamas that we launched in November. We did have lots of things coming up, and then things kept getting pushed back, and then just things happened behind the scenes with the business, which just meant that it wasn't really right to continue. I'm learning at the moment to be a businesswoman because it's not my forte. I like to make videos and I like to cuddle my dogs and I like to chat to you lot. So all of the business world is something that I'm learning about. Very exciting, and I can't wait to tell you the two big projects. It in no means meant that I just pushed Rather Peachy aside. I decided Rather Peachy wasn't right quite a while ago. And it just, I couldn't work out the direction I wanted it to go anymore. And it also, I feel like over the past sort of 6 months, I've really grown as a human, and it felt like the old me. Rather Peachy was created a long time ago. I came up with the idea, I think, at the beginning of 2018, and then launched that year in November. So it's been out for a long time, and when we first started we did like candles and phone cases, and I loved that. But then I also always wanted to go into like the clothing side of things, because I love fashion. I love expressing myself through fashion and colour. I feel like slightly different to that company now. So yeah, that's Rather Peachy, and I absolutely loved it, and I'm glad so many of you guys loved it, and I'll still always wear my pyjamas. But yeah, that's something. But my new projects are gonna be literally, I'm just putting my heart and soul into them, and they just feel right. And I've hired lots of people to do different things, which I haven't done before, and it's very exciting. I feel like a boss woman. Feels like it's gonna be really good. And the other thing was, after working a lot last year with different brands and with Rather Peachy, learned quite a lot about, you know, sustainability. I'm trying to do more for the world, and I didn't feel like they were enough, and so that was something that I really wanted to delve into and get right. That's also something that's going to be within the things I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. The girls on the live workouts know what one of these things is. The other thing is absolute top secret, but I think I can tell you what one of the things is. Can I say? Yeah, I'll just tell you, because I know not everyone will watch this video. I'm creating an app. That's all I'm saying. But I'm making sure. I never wanted to create an app until I knew that I could bring something new, and I could really bring me into the app and make it really, really different. So I finally worked out, like last year, and it's coming. So that's something else that I'm doing, but the other one I can't tell you anything about. Anyway, let's do some makeup. I'm actually going to get up some of your guys' messages, questions, things. Oh, lots of you said, am I doing Vlogmas? Let's talk about Vlogmas and autumn and all the seasons and what I'm excited for the rest of the year, because that is basically what I'm excited for. Who the heck else is excited to get snuggly by the fire? I partly am sad because I feel like we missed a lot of summer. Didn't miss it, but in the UK we don't really get much of a summer for that long anyway. It'll be like 2 weeks and then we're like, no hen, that's it. Now we're just gonna have torrential storm rain. That's what we've got at the moment. It doesn't feel like August at all here. Maybe it does where you are, so I understand if you're like, shut up, it's summer, hun. Once I've had my trip away, I'm gonna go full in. This is literally my time of year where I thrive. If you watch my Vlogmas the past however many years I've done it, you'll know that. I am going to be doing Vlogmas as well. I'm actually starting to work on my new intro. I was going to use my intro from last year, you know, the cartoony one with us all in the house, which I absolutely loved, but we've obviously got Basil now too, and I thought there was something about, I think, the music that really bugged me. It wasn't kind of like festive-y enough, and I thought it was what I wanted, but then it wasn't. I really want to get back to me by then and just video whatever I feel like, chatting around the house, just, you know, and not care, because I've just felt really strange recently where I just feel like, why would anyone want to listen to me sat here talking about my businesses? Who cares? Why would anyone want to listen to me sat on my bed laughing with Niall and cuddling the dogs? It just, sometimes you do get self-conscious where you're like, really, like, I'm just like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Then I guess to some people it's nice to watch someone who's just doing normal things around their house. I like it. because that's what I like. People like Zoella, I've loved her, especially her old stuff where she is just my favourite Vlogmas. If you watched, I was watching her old 2016 Vlogmas the other day. I just love how she just literally is walking around her house getting plastic bags to take food shopping, and she's just chatting, falling over, and then, you know, she's just her, and I love that. And I love how there's no fuss, and it's just normal stuff. That's my favourite thing to watch, but I also always feel like, who the heck would want to watch this? I'm gonna work on getting back, not caring so much by then, and just, if people want to watch me do random stuff, then they can. If they don't, they don't need to. Lots of you have said to me in response to me feeling weird on Instagram, because I did mention it, that you feel the same. You feel flat, you feel anxious, you feel overwhelmed, and just like, I feel like it's probably because of coronavirus, because everything's so up in the air and just really weird, and the news is really, you know, it doesn't make you feel great when you watch it, does it? And like how to cope with it, how to make it better. I know I say it a lot, but working out to me is just my saviour. The thing with feeling anxious and feeling like that, especially when you wake up, is I feel like it's all about being out of control and just feeling like everything is all over the place. Your head just feels like everything's everywhere, and you don't feel in control of anything, and so you feel anxious and nervous. And the best thing I find for that is writing down a list that is, you know, achievable, not ridiculous. Even things that are simple, like, you know, washing your hair and having a cup of tea, and writing things out step by step of things you want to achieve that day, as big or small as you want them to be, because afterwards ticking things off feels great, but afterwards you will just feel much more accomplished because it's all there in writing. I'm a very visual person anyway, and for me that works, where you just see like, oh, I had a cup of tea today, tick. But just little things, and also it will organise your brain a little bit better if it is feeling all wild and all over the place. I've just put some clothes on, and I've just dried my hair because I was also taking absolutely forever to do anything. But it's fine. Weddings can't go ahead next year in big groups. Would you still go ahead? See, I was wondering about this. I personally am just trying to genuinely be a lot more positive towards next year. I also think things will be a lot better, and I think I need to feel like that to, you know, function without getting too anxious. But I do generally think things will be a lot better next year. Our wedding's small anyway. Our wedding is going to be only about 50 people, which obviously isn't 30, but I don't know, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I try not to think too far ahead into worry. It does cross my mind sometimes, but I think we'll be okay. And I wonder as well, because my wedding's all outside, does that help anything? I don't know. Because I feel like with restaurants as well, like as long as you're in groups, maybe that would work with the wedding. I don't know, I might be very wrong, so we'll have to wait and see, and we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. That's what I'm trying to view things more now, that the world is in a very strange place and everything changes so often. I think that actually might be why a lot of us feel anxious, because everything constantly is changing at the moment, and we've got new rules, and then we don't have that rule anymore, and then it changes again, and then it changes again, and we don't know if it's going to change again, and change to me makes me so anxious. And I don't know if any of you lot feel like that too, but by the way, I'm using my Colour Wow Shine Spray, and I'm really loving it. I got this from Amazon, and it just gives your hair like a sheen. Can you see? Sheen! I think we'll be alright, and I hope everyone who is getting married next year is excited and isn't just looking at it in a nervous COVID way, because let's not do that. Because we've been talking about business a bit in today's video, someone has said how to start a business. No idea how to start. Hope you're okay. Thank you. To start a business, I think first of all you really need to research to see where you could fit in the market and see if you can bring something new to the table. I think it's really important to try and bring something fresh these days, because there's so much out there, and I do think now where you can, to try and help the environment whilst doing it. There's no point anymore creating a company that isn't, because I just think it would be silly to do that. And then once you kind of done your research and worked out if what you're going to do feels like it's going to work, I think then you need to look into, so I hired a brand designer and a brand, I don't actually know what his role's called, but it's called like a brand, he basically did all of the story behind the brand, because I wanted my new brand, which is my new business, which I'm going to be the CEO for. I wanted it to have a really good meaning, a really deep meaning, and it made a difference. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to just create something just to launch and make money. I wanted to do something for the world, not just, you know, with helping the environment, but in other ways as well. If you can't hire people, obviously, not everybody's going to be in that position or know the people to do that. I was fortunate that I've met people over the years who are experts in different fields, and I think if you can't do that, I do think look into the company, look how you can create meaning behind it and help people with it and help the environment with it, and, you know, really focus on the brand and the messaging and the story of the brand first, and then look into, it depends what business you're doing. It's really hard to explain because I don't want to give away too much what I've done, because otherwise it'll tell you what the product may be. Looking for something new and fresh that feels like it'll make a difference and will fit in the market in its own little lane, I think is really important, and then go from there. That's, maybe I'm becoming a little bit of a businesswoman. I just gave quite a good answer, I feel. Alright guys, I think I'm going to finish this video here because my camera battery's flashing low. This is such a blab, and it's not very like me to sit down and just chat for ages. I always feel a bit silly doing it, but I hope that you don't mind, and you don't mind me venting away everything going on in life. Really appreciate all your guys' love on Instagram, and honestly, YouTube is my favourite place, and I need to stop feeling like I'm not feeling myself, so I can't talk to you, because I want to show you the other sides as well, because that's what I've always sort of been about, is not just showing the good bit, showing you everything and sharing everything and being there with you. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much if you did watch and you're still here, and I hope everyone else is feeling okay. Yeah, send all my love. Thank you so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next one, and I hope you're having a lovely day.